Hi guys, and how have you been and how are you doing? My name is Miliki of Miliki Beautiful Life, and I'm back again to give you yet another video kama kawaida venye tumezoea, and I come again with yet a continuation of what we had last time. Last time we talked about difficult people, and we said that they don't have a right to rob off our beauty in life and to rob off our joy and our happiness. And so today, guys, I come again as we continue, and today we have already put the difficult people in their place. And so after putting them in their place, what happens? We want to see the outcome of putting the difficult people in the right place. The outcome of making the right choice of enjoying life amidst difficult and toxic people in our lives. So guys, today I read about this, and I said, if only I am able to manage the people who are in my life and to put each one of them in their right place, then how good and how beautiful would life be? And so God has given us a good mind, a mind that is able to think, a mind that is able to make decisions, and a mind that is able to do the right things in the right way and the right time and with the right people. And so when we have decided to walk on the right side of life, when we have decided to turn the dark side to the light side, then what happens to our lives? Number one, we achieve our purpose in life. And our purpose in life is to enjoy the blessings that God has given us. Our purpose in life is to help others enjoy their life as well. Our purpose in life is to help others also love their life and have a high self-esteem. So what happens when we have achieved this? When we achieve this, we rise higher than the difficult people in life. God makes us to ride high and to become higher than, to ride on a higher level than those people, because we will have purposed that we are not walking on the same journey and they are not going to affect our lives anyway. So God will make us rise higher than them, and we will enjoy life and we will enjoy the beauty of life without disturbance. Number two, we are going to have our self-worth rise higher. We are going to enjoy a high self-worth. We are going to see, like, because there is no competition, we will take ourselves individually. We are going to take ourselves in a personal way, and we are going to love ourselves just the way we are, because God says that He has created us in a wonderful and a marvelous way. He has put us in a very unique way. Each one of us is just unique in their own way. And so we will have our self-worth rising higher than we are today. And then God will deal with them as He separates us from them. The difficult people in our lives, God will just deal with them. Remember, we said that it's not us who is fighting our life's battles. It is God who is fighting our battles, because there is nothing at all in this life that we can do without God. Without God, there is nothing we can achieve. Without God, there is no joy that we can have. Without God in our lives, we can never love the life that we are living. But with God in our lives, we can enjoy everything. We can love everything. So what God is going to do is going to separate us from these difficult people and give us a different life. He will give us a different page of life. He will start life anew with us, and He will give us a new perspective even amidst those difficult people. Also, God is going to heap coals of fire on them. Like, He will give you success, success, success. They will always try to reach you, and they can't get you anywhere, because God will have put you somewhere, and then the heaps of fire will keep burning them, and they will feel like, I think I need to get reach to that person. I need to get that person back to my life. But it will not be possible, because it is God who has separated you from the difficult people who brings you problems in your life. So God is going to put and to heap coals of fire on their lives. And instead of concentrating on your life, they will concentrate on the fire that is burning them every other time. And then God is going to put pressure in their life. Like their life will be full of pressure so that they can see the difference. And you know, we said the difficult people in life, they do not know that they are difficult. Wao hujipata tu, like they don't know that they are messing up people's lives. They don't know that, like they don't realize. But God will put a lot of pressure in their life until they come to realize that they are not living life right. And then God will change their perspective. When they came to compete with you and they wanted to show like you are just down, you are just low, you cannot compare with them, you cannot like rise, you can never be successful, you are not able to meet your objectives. They want to show like you don't offer the services that you promise. They want to show like you're not successful in everything that you're doing. You are not like, you cannot achieve your objectives. God will make them think differently about what they see. The picture that they had initially, God will change that picture and they will have a different picture of you. So God will make them think differently about you. Why will God do this? Because I believe that in all this time, we have been praying for these people because we do not hate them, but their behavior is unbecoming. So we want them to be part of our lives, but we don't like the behavior that they have. So we have been praying for them. And so by prayer, God changes them. Through prayer, God changes them. God brings out the best in them. And so that difficulty is no longer there, and therefore by the end of time you find like they are throwing to the line. Now you can move together. They no longer offend, they no longer bring you bitterness, they no longer bring you pain, they no longer like bring you that regret of why they came into your life. You know, they no longer bring the separation that they used to. So at the end of the day, God will help them and will change their life. And so by so doing, it is through your prayer you'll have changed a soul to become better than they are. Then God will change you to a better person, a compassionate person, a person who is understanding, a person who feels the pain of others, a person who sympathizes with those who are suffering, a person who has compassion and who thinks about those people who are like difficult and they do not understand about their difficulty, and God will make you the best person that He wants you to become. Again, God will make you be filled with some joy inside, so that whatever we feel inside can come on the physical and can be shared with those people who are around us. And so God will have done a lot on you more than the person that was difficult to your life. And so it is important to have the difficult people in our lives so that we can become better people. We can become more loving. We can become more caring. We can become better people in the society by living with those difficult people successfully. However, there are things that we need to avoid so that we can have a peaceful life with the people who are difficult in this life. Number one, we should avoid confrontation. Let us avoid confrontation by all means, because that brings you down. That brings you to a level that you don't belong. It makes you petty. Confrontation is never the best way to sort out, because if this person is already he loves argument, they don't accept when they are wrong, then you should know that any other time you confront them, they will always have a reason why. They will always have a reason why it had to happen. They'll have a reason why they did that. They'll have a reason why they cannot go by your opinion, because difficult people, they never take other people's opinions. They always say their opinion is the best. And so, because you don't want to hurt yourself, just avoid confrontation. The other thing, do not burn up with anger, do not burn up with bitterness, and do not feel insecure. feel the person you are. Because if you stay calm then and act happy, then the same calmness and the same happiness will be released from your heart. And so that is what you'll give out. From the physical, you'll have that strength, you'll have that courage, because number one, you have no bitterness or anger in your heart. Number two, you don't feel insecure, you are calm and you are happy. Then be contented with the person you are. Be contented with the kind of a personality that you have. Be contented with the kind of a thing that you're doing. Be contented with the status that you are in. That alone will make you feel, yes, I'm successful. Yes, I am the way I am because God has purposed that I become who I am today. So be contented with what you do. And then avoid as much as you can engaging and involving yourself with them that are out there to rob off your joy. Avoid them by all means. You used to go to joints, avoid those joints. Hanging out there together, avoid hanging out together with people who rob off your joy. Because by the end of the time, you went to enjoy yourself, you went to relax, but you'll come back heavy-headed because these guys are out for no good in your life. They only smile when you smile. They laugh when you laugh, but they are not out for any good for your life. These are guys who will never feel your pain. They will never feel it when you are suffering. They will never feel it when you need their help. They don't tell that this person needs they will wait until you call them and tell them, you know, I need this, I need that. I need you to assist me in this. But before you call them, they cannot read the signs. They cannot tell when you need their assistance. They cannot tell when, you know, there are people even who sometimes you engage them and you talk to them and somehow you send some message that, you know, I am down financially, I am down, I need someone to assist me, if only I had someone who can assist me. And they just sit and look at you and just assume like you never communicated anything. They want until when you call them and tell them, you know, can you save me some cash? Can you save me some amount? You know. But these are guys who are not concerned about your problems. So what do? If you used to hang out, just avoid that by all means. If you used to have some fun time, avoid it, because at the end of the day, you will be the loser because they don't understand that they are becoming difficult in your life. They will always rob off your joy and your happiness. The other thing, know that in everything that you do, you may not be appreciated. People may not appreciate your hustle. People may not appreciate what you do to them. Do not work as you wait for appreciation because it might not come. Do things without expectation, because if you do it with expectation and it fails to happen as you expected, then you become heartbroken. It becomes painful in your heart. So without expectation, it will be a surprise all the time. And surprises will always give you joy. They will always give you happiness. They will always make you feel rejuvenated and encouraged. So do not do things as you expect a payback, because you will not be you may not be appreciated in the same measure that you offer your services. As I had told you earlier, I work in a school setup. And most of the time, the things that we do are too much that if you expect a payback of the same measure, you will never be happy. You will never be happy with what you're doing. You'll never enjoy what you do. But if you do it wholeheartedly, you do it without expectation of a payback, without expectation of a pat at the back, you will always enjoy what you do. Because when we expect much, that is when we get hurt much. And therefore, let us do everything expecting no appreciation. And when it comes, let it come as a surprise, because people are not appreciative. People do not appreciate what you do to them. The other thing, know that people will get attracted to peace and maturity when you have shown it from yourself. If you produce maturity and peace, people will get attracted to you. And even the difficult people, they will get attracted so that they can learn from you. So what should you do? Produce peace and maturity from your side. From your end, produce peace and maturity, and they will always be attracted to you. Then we have our body parts. Our body parts respond differently from towards difficult people. For example, your brain really gets worked up by difficult people and toxic situations. So what do you do about your brain? The same brain that really gets worked out, use it. Allow what goes into your brain. Sieve what goes into your brain. Make a choice of what goes into your brain. And above that, do not be defiled by arguments that ends to nowhere. The other part of your body is the eyes. The eyes, they are the ones that show when you are angered, when you are offended, when you feel unhappy, when you are not contented. Let you make a choice of what to set on your eyes. Allow yourself some space for choice. Choose what to put or what to look at. Choose what you put on your eyes. Choose the right things that will not defile your mind, because the eyes are the windows to the brain. The other thing is your chest. Your chest really holds a major role on issues that brings you, like whenever you're angered, your chest plays a big role, because that's where the breathing in and breathing out comes from. That's where we have the lungs, that's where we have the heart. And when the heart feels, well, through the mind, you feel angered, and the heart pumps, the blood brings pressure, and then allow your chest enough space to breathe in and breathe out. Take a deep breath and assume like nothing happened. Be calm and easy. As you take the deep breath, be calm and easy, and take everything easy. You will have the best of your time. You can be able to make the right decision on the right move to take. The other thing is the ears. You can choose what to hear. And if you do not hear it, it cannot defile you. It cannot affect you. It cannot cause you pain. So choose what to listen to. Choose what to give attention to as you listen. You can choose not to listen to the difficult people. You can choose to keep and to shut them off. And I'm sure you will have the best of the time, and you will enjoy a lot of happiness in your life, even amidst difficult people. Then the other thing that you should not do not think about how to make their behavior change. Do not think about changing them. Think about changing yourself. Never think about changing a human being, because you're not God. It's only God who can change a human being. Think about how to change yourself. Ask God to change yourself, to change you, and to change your perspective. Ask God to change your attitude, because with the right attitude, you can live and deal with anybody. And so, guys, I don't want to hear anybody feeling angered. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about the difficult people in their lives, because we have known that we have a choice to be happy and to enjoy life even amidst the difficult people. And so, guys, until next time, let's shut off the difficult people in our lives by making the right choice. And so, guys, please, as you watch this video, please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, and you will have more and more of encouragement. Here is where we say life is still beautiful no matter what we go through. Life is still beautiful no matter whether we have difficult people in life or not. Bye-bye, and see you next time.